is up, everybody? Welcome to Campfire. What's going on tonight?
What's up, man? Oh boy, yeah. So Huntsville's coming up.
Listen, I thought I was going at this show solo there for a second. Like, I literally had started the intro and hit the live button when Pat pops in here, guys. He had me sweating bullets. I don't even know where the other two are. They're not answering. So,
Yeah, my webcam was just acting up funny for a minute. So, yeah, I don't know. I invited a couple other people to come on. So, we'll see if anyone else wants to join.
what's going on,
Yeah.
Andy? Yeah, dude. I have been like swamp busy. Like,
Let's see.
it's just, it's just crazy. Yeah. I figured you were going to talk about Huntsville. The one thing I don't want to talk about.
Why?
Oh, I'm going. It's just I'm doing a whole stream on it Wednesday.
Wednesday?
Yeah,
What are you doing Wednesday?
my normal stream.
Oh, yeah. And then you have to wake up like, you know.
Yeah, it's kind of aggravating because my original plan was I was going to get off work Wednesday and leave out, and then I got to thinking, I was like, wait, my stream's Wednesday night. I don't know where I'll be Wednesday night if I leave out. So, I figure I'll leave early Thursday morning.
What time will you get there then?
Well, I'm not going straight to Huntsville.
Ooh.
I am going to more than likely go to. I'm taking a little bit longer route, and I'm going to go to Nashville. And me and the Pearsons are going to do a activation for early and evening shift. But I'm thinking that I'm going to get around Nashville a little bit early, and if so, I'm gonna post it on social media stuff. I'm gonna do like a little HRAG, come meet me in the park if you want to thing somewhere.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. But how long's the drive for you? Just out of curiosity.
To where?
To
Nashville?
Huntsville. Well,
To Hunt?
Nashville. Nashville's like an hour away, so.
Yeah, Nashville. I think the way it said was like 6 hours and 5 minutes.
That's not terrible.
No, if I went the short way to Huntsville, it would be like 6:40, and
All right.
going through Nashville, it's going to be like 7:40. Add an hour. I'll go back to short way because I want to go. No, never mind. I'm not going to tell you where I want to go on the way back because it's going to it's going to ruin the picture. I seen a picture that has to be taken today, and it's just got to be taken. So one thing that'd be really cool to talk about. Let's talk about lids, man. You want to talk about some lids? I'll talk about some lids.
Am I a lid for the radio I bought?
Yeah, you're a lid for the radio you bought. I hate you for that. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'll love you if it comes in before Huntsville.
Well, I got one of them already.
Oh, did you? Which one did you get already?
Nice. Guess you didn't see my TikTok. But yeah, this thing's not bad. It's not bad. There's some features I hope they put on in a future firmware update. But like it actually does like what do you call it? Dual mode. My mind just switched on it. What's it called when you can listen to both channels? Why am I spacing on that?
Well, I guess dual receive.
Yeah, you can actually like receive. On VFO like A and B, and it's really cool. So like I'm like, well, I have a radio that can do satellites now.
That's pretty awesome. That's
dual watch. That's what I'm thinking of. Thank you, WHAS. Yes.
That would be John from Ohio. If you did enough POTA, you would know that.
I guess he doesn't hunt me a lot. But I do need to get back out to the parks a little bit. I mean, coming up Friday, I will be at a park. I might take my son to the park on this week.
What I was going to say was, I normally, I just let the vids be vids and I just ignore them and go on. But last night, this guy kind of just got under my skin because, I went to the frequency. I calls it in use. Of course, it's not. I post a page. I start calling CQ. I get 3 or 4 contacts. This guy, he pops in there and he's like, "There's an ongoing QSO 2 KCs up." I'm like, okay, well, the proper thing for you to do would be, "Hey, sir, we're talking 2 KCs up. Do you mind to move?" "No, I said there's an ongoing QSO 2 KCs up." I said, "No, the proper thing for you to do is say, 'Sir, would you care to move? Because we're talking 2 KCs up.'" "Well, if you wasn't stupid, you would have knew that." "Oh, I'm stupid?" QRZ. Boom. Here they come. I'm like, "No, you're not going to do that. You're not going to call me stupid. I'll show you stupid."
Yeah.
So another one of the hunters went 2 KCs up and was listening to the other 3 people up there, and they wasn't even being a lid like them guys. They were just like, we're not going to be able to hear. We're moving. But that guy stayed and tried to key up and tune up and try to run me off, but it wasn't going to work because the hunters were done there. I mean, it's so simple. He could have just come and said, "Hey, we're talking 2 up. Do you mind to move?" I would have moved easily. It would have been no problem.
Just move 1K down.
I mean,
good to go.
It's not a problem at all. I don't mind to move.
Yeah, and I mean, did this happen on the weekend?
Yeah, yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, people have to realize on the weekend too, like, there's only so much band space, the bands sometimes they're lucky to find 2 KC.
Yeah, so the bands were stupid yesterday. I seen people activating on half KCs and stuff. So, but
yeah. Once my kid goes back to school, that's when I'm gonna start activating more. It's just tough because a lot of these parks don't have like playgrounds or whatever. So
yeah, I understand.
Not much room to do.
Yeah. At one point, when I was doing a 20-meter activation yesterday, there was 42 people spotted just on POTA on 20. So I made 43, and on top of that, there was a couple of QSO parties going on yesterday. So
always QSO parties, man. Every weekend.
it was definitely full. What's going on, Tom? Good to see you in the chat out there. One of these days, I'm going to get up there with Tom, and we're gonna do an activation together. Tom does some really cool stuff. Go up to Tomlinson Run or something and get up with Tom. That'd be awesome.
UHF Simplex. Work who on UHF Simplex? Because that would be fun. But yeah, man. This week will be fun, I think.
It's going to be a busy week for sure. What day? You're flying, right?
I'm flying on Thursday.
Okay.
Because, man, flying would probably cost nearly as much as driving because I'd probably have to get a hotel because it's like a 12-hour drive. I'm like, it's like a 12-hour drive, but it's only like an hour 40 flight direct to Huntsville. And it would cost probably about the same. So, yeah. Get the miles. So that way I can go to Orlando when that happens.
Curtis is in the chat. Said it's good to work me QRP last night. Always good to work Curtis. Period. Matter of fact, I even gave Curtis a POTA King of the Court parking pass. That way he won't get no more tickets when he's parking in the game lands. He just has to show that he's with the POTA King's Court, and the game warden's just going to turn around and walk away and not say no more to him.
Yeah. Well, I don't have that issue here, luckily.
I've been to a lot of parks and I've never had that issue, and I bet it's the first time Curtis has had that issue.
Getting a parking ticket?
Yeah, he got it like $100 and $50-some ticket.
Jesus, man, I speed through DC all the time. I get smaller tickets than that. Like, all those freaking cameras all over the place. They flash me, and it's like, oh, here's a $70 ticket. I'm like, yeah, whatever.
Okay, Jeff was talking about if I do that in Nashville, he could probably work me on Simplex. Because I see, because Covain was talking about it was 3 hours for him to Nashville, and then Jeff said it was like the next county over for him.
Apparently, there's been some like tropospheric ducting too going on. I did nothing here, but I guess out in the Midwest, so that would have been cool to see. But we don't ever really get that around here.
So the cool thing is too is I had got all those challenge coins before, and I had several of them made up, and I gave one away to Toby for being the first to 500, and then I gave one to Kyle for Kyle's getting his at Huntsville, but for working the triple play on the 13 colonies, and then I said the most QSOs on Support Your Parks weekend would get one, and of course I had a 3-way tie with the Pearson family, so there went 3, and that kind of done my stash in. But I'm ready to make some new challenges.
Yeah, I need to do that. I got more stickers. No one. I don't know. Did I send you a sticker? I was really busy last week, so if I didn't, and you didn't get it by now, then I didn't, and I'm sorry. I owe you a sticker.
What stickers do you have of mine, Pat?
I don't have any. I told you this, man.
None? 0? Oh yeah, you did. You did tell me this because I still remember giving.
It would have been on my wall over here.
All right.
And yeah, I don't see any up there.
All right. I'll bring you stickers. Yours will be put with Hyken and Hammond's put up for the hunt from the Huntsville stack, and the rest are just giveaways, of course.
Curtis, if you question the ticket, just take it to court. 9 times out of 10, they don't show up, so you just win the case for traffic court. And I found that out the easy way.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy because like I'm pretty sure it was on a game land. How do you illegally park in a game land?
Maybe you need a like a permit or something, because I know there is like one park here that if you're hunting you need a permit, but if you're not hunting you don't need a permit. It's weird, but I guess like all you have to do is tell them like, hey, I'm not hunting, I'm just here playing ham radio, talking to aliens and stuff. So
also you're hunting aliens, you need a permit.
Well, there you go. Yep.
So another cool thing that happened this weekend, I went to a ham fest yesterday, a little small local ham fest, and I always like going to the small shows and stuff. And I was there, and I did pick up 5 subscribers from the ham fest.
Nice.
There were some people, and I was walking by a table, and this was sitting there, and I asked the guy, I said, "Hey,
1-to-1, huh?"
I said that's a 1-to-1, ain't it? And he said, I'm not really sure. He's like, but you know what? If you want it,
show it again. That looks like a choke balun almost.
He said, if you want it and can use it, you can have it because you're the POTA king. And I about cracked up laughing when he said that. But then I looked at the guy better, and I know he's been to like a couple of the demonstrations and stuff I've done, but evidently he watches the channel because I was the POTA king, and he just gave it to me. He said, that's the last I got to take home.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, I got a kick out of that.
Does the top have an SO2 or PO or what is it?
239. Yeah, both of them do.
That might be a choke balun. You put it like at your radio, reject RF.
Well, Tristan looked up the model number that was on it, and he said that I can use it for a 1-to-1. So we're gonna see.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
Because I need a 1-to-1 for that 6-meter dipole. and
Ooh.
That'll be something I can
Doing
get on
some
the air.
6 meters, huh?
Yeah, that'll be fun stuff. Fun stuff. Oh, looky here. We got some weird guy popping in here.
Hey, how's
Oh,
it going, guys?
What's up to you?
up.
Not a whole heck of a lot. Let me mute you guys on the stream so I can hear you on the StreamYard. Here we
Yeah.
are. How's it
So we're
going,
not
everybody?
like doubling.
It's going pretty good. How are you?
Good, good. I'm playing with the new radio. I was doing some park hunting and got this message that the King of Poda wanted to talk to me, so I reported for duty.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize I had called you to court yet. I'll have to get up with my.
Oh.
Okay.
So I really enjoyed your $1,000 radio challenge. I watched them all.
Yeah.
And I really enjoyed yours because the way you went about it, the whole kit, the whole build, everything pretty much.
Yeah, I wanted to get you started and figure out, like, what is it to be a ham? What does it mean to be a ham? And then a little bit more specifically, like, what is my ham journey all about so far? And I build a lot of things, I hack on a lot of things, so why would I get you an off-the-shelf radio? I mean, I know you were expecting an X6100 out of me, but still.
Yeah, that was really cool. I watched all of those a little bit ago, and I like that one really good.
Excellent. Are you going to do one?
I don't know. Maybe I might do $1,000 challenge. Me and Pat.
How much is that? How much is that 991A? Isn't that like a $900 radio?
I wish it's over. It's over.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like 11 almost, isn't it?
Yeah, it's over. Because then I would blow all my budget and be like, okay, we got this, and I got this piece of chicken wire.
That's about it. Yep.
Yeah.
And that's all I need.
Some lamp cord I found at the dump.
Exactly.
Fun stuff. Yeah, me and Pat had talked about doing it a while back, and we were going to try 500. But
It could
Well, that was like a portable setup.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was a portable setup. Which the way you did it, it definitely could be done.
Yeah, because I was looking at the cost of a battery and a charger versus the cost of a power supply. You're kind of a wash at the end of the day. They're about the same.
A good battery at least.
Yeah, so I got a 6 amp hour. I could have even stretched it a little bit. I had some money left over.
I'm hoping that they're down in Huntsville because I'm wanting to build one of those digital radios anyway.
What, the
one you got?
QDX? Yeah. Mine, the audio doesn't work. I don't know why. I have to figure it out. But
It's just a QDX upside down.
yeah. Yeah, I built one, but my audio don't work, so I have to figure out why. It's kind of weird. Like it cat controls fine, but I don't know. There's no audio going in or out.
So audio on my second build, I found out that for some reason when I plugged in that sound card, it came up muted by default.
Well, you plugged in the QDX sound card?
Yeah, the USB cable. Once I plugged that in, the computer switched over and then muted it right away. So Evan's asking, what's the difference between the GP88 and the Anytone 878? Right off the top of my head, the 878 has Bluetooth and about $100 higher price tag. I don't think there's anything other. Oh, the GP88 has cross-band, cross-mode repeat, and it may. I haven't tested this either, but it may be full frontal duplex.
It is.
I might be able to work some satellites on it.
It is. I actually picked one up.
Excellent.
Yeah. Yeah, I tested it out. Like, I just put on 14652 in a digital channel, and it was listening to both of them at the same time. And I could still transmit on one.
I was going to say, can you talk on one and hear yourself on the other? That would be neat to figure out.
Yes. Yeah, you can.
Yeah. So
yeah. But I think that's only
on
analog. Yeah, I think you can only do that on analog.
So can I take that radio and go to a park and talk on one channel, call out CQ POTA, and then on the other channel answer with my club call and get a QSO with myself?
You could technically do that. But you could do that on any radio. I mean, just call out on 5.2, let go of the PTT, push the PTT again, respond to yourself.
That's funny. Uh, I actually have my club call in my log, but I wasn't the one that was responding to me. But that's funny. If you could do it to yourself.
Yeah, I was saying like I did a little video on TikTok for it, and I was saying like it definitely needs some updating with the firmware, but it's a decent radio. It's a decent radio. I like it so far. I just need to get a better antenna. The antenna's garbage.
Yeah, the
I mean,
the rubber duck.
most
Yeah.
radios come with a crap antenna anyway. You
Yeah.
can't you can't blame. I mean, I know its predecessor. I've got this predecessor actually right here, and I mean, it's a great radio. I use the crap out of it still. So
Yeah.
So T.O., you going to Huntsville? I'm guessing.
I am working on it. I'm not 100% committed yet, but it's looking like it's going to be an adventure to get there and back. So time will tell what Thursday's schedule looks like with work and everything. So
Right. Yeah.
I don't want to make a promise yet.
I'm with you there. I'm like that on. There's a couple of different trips that people's wanting me to do, and I'm kind of the same way. I'm up in the air. I really want to go, and I'm like, can I squeeze this in?
Yeah. I'm just lucky I can catch a direct flight. Otherwise, I'd be like, I don't know.
I'm catching. I would say I'm catching a direct drive, but since I decided to stop in Nashville and do some POTA stuff, I'm not even doing a direct drive. I guess
You decided to. You're obligated to.
Yeah.
No, I could just stop and do a quick POTA and go on, but I'm thinking of doing like a sort of extended POTA thing there. Sort of a Tennessee HRAG meet and greet for some people.
That'll be cool,
go.
I think.
Yeah,
Hopefully you're gonna like record it and put it up as a video.
Why would I record something and put it up, man? That's crazy. Dude, I've got so many videos in my edit right now that I don't know why I don't just edit one and go on, but I'm like editing different ones at different time at the same time, and I'm like, why am I doing this way? I got to finish one for Monday Night Ham Radio. I guess I'll do that in between this stream and Jason's stream while watching. Is it Charlie or Frank tonight?
It's Frank tonight, I believe.
Okay. Yeah, I'll finish editing a video while watching Frank tonight.
Are you gonna come to Jason's stream?
Yeah, I was gonna try to squeeze in a park, but I don't think I can get a park in between the two streams. So I'm just
stream from the park. Everyone would understand, you know.
Yeah,
just sitting there with your phone.
once I hit the late shift though, it's a little madhouse. A lot of times,
man. Priorities.
Yeah. I mean, you don't want to scare people by not going to the park, you know.
Oh, I'll go to the park. I'll still do. I'll probably do 3 after Jason's stream tonight. So, hopefully nobody will call me stupid tonight, and we won't have to deal with them again.
Yeah, well, I need to like start listening on an SDR or something, because I don't hear a lot of that. Maybe it's just out of range for me, but
oh no!
You think it's the same guy?
Oh no! That guy. Ever since.
Oh yeah, you were saying they were just having random QSO. Yeah. Okay.
My actual stalker guy. Ever since he got turned in, and I told him on my stream. Well, this stream last week when I told him, he totally has disappeared. I guess he don't want to be tracked down. But you know, I gave him all the leadway in the world to do everything in the world. But when he started using my call sign doing QSOs, that kind of pushed the button for me.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah, that's less than kosher for sure. You know.
So what's been going on with you, T.O.?
I have been working my way through some radios and some antennas and some RF interference and all kinds of stuff. So I've got a couple of videos out on the. I've got a video that's already released on this radio. I have a couple more in the pipeline for this one, and then I have a couple of G90 videos I'm going to put out as soon as parts start arriving. And I don't know. I'm looking on eBay and I'm already starting to buy another radio. And then I'm thinking if I do make it to Huntsville, I might try the $1,000 radio challenge at the Hamfest and see if I can walk away with a complete station for under $1,000.
Oh, nice.
That'd be the place to do it.
Yeah.
Because you could pick up like, I don't know, a pretty decent rig. I mean, unless you want to build something, but.
Well, so here's where the hard part comes in. Do I buy a rig that I already have because it fits the budget and solves the question I was trying to ask, or do I try to find a rig that I don't have that I'm interested in? You know,
Yeah.
like, which angle do I go? Because I don't want to have two of the same rig. That's no fun.
Yeah, I'm on the hunt for an 857. So.
Yeah, 857 is a good radio. I'm looking at a 818, and I have absolutely, positively no need for it whatsoever.
I was looking for my QRP bag. I love my 818.
It's a fantastic radio. It's got a whole bunch of really neat features, except it's limited to 6 watts.
Yeah. I just kind of want QRO, but I also want to be able to do HF to 2 meters, and I want it in a small form factor, and that's tough to find.
Yeah, you just want everything, don't you, Pat?
Yeah, right.
I just want my radio to be this size and do 1,000 watts, and I want an RF finder that does the legal 1,500 watts on the HF band.
I want a Yagi that can fit in like the back of my car. You know, an 8-element Yagi that just collapses down, fits in the back of the car.
So, have you guys seen 2 Meter Crew? Have you seen Derek's videos? He's got a couple of different Yagis that he puts in the back of his. He calls it the Green Donkey. I forget what the make of the car is.
I have not seen
No,
it.
It's a green SUV, yeah.
Oh, I'll have to look at that because I want to start doing more UHF and VHF on activations. Because there's a lot of people around here on UHF and VHF, so.
I was gonna say, as long as you're in a metro area, you can get it done.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't happen here.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, you do have mountains on your end, so.
I mean, if I get on a 2 meter and be like CQ Poda, all I hear is banjo music.
Well, as long as they're jamming out their call sign, that's all that matters, right?
Hey, I mean, if they would play banjo music, CW calling out their call and stuff, I mean, I guess that would be pretty cool.
It's legit, yeah.
That would be pretty cool.
CW's legal all over the band.
Yeah. I know. Sometimes they use it to try to jam me. The funny stuff people do.
Yeah, well, I don't know. People will always be salty about something. You know.
I don't get it. I don't own any frequencies. I'd like to own a couple, but I don't. So I don't care to move for people. It's really easy. Just respect me and say, "Do you mind the move?" Okay, sure, cool, all yours. I can go anywhere and activate, but you come at me and call me stupid, and I get offended.
Yeah, I don't blame you, man. I wish Hayden was here because he could tell us the progress on his boat.
I messaged him and I don't know where he's at.
I guess he's driving home or something.
I know last Wednesday was his wife's birthday and he took her out for her birthday, but I haven't really got to talk to him since then. So
yeah, because that'll be exciting when he gets that thing up and running. What's up, Daniel? We got
oh God, Molson's here.
Yeah,
hey, Daniel.
Molson's in the chat.
There went to chat.
He's gonna start telling us about his house, how he's building it from scratch. It was actually really cool. Those pictures he showed were really cool. So
have you guys had a bunch of people like sending in videos of their $1,000 stuff to you?
So what they're doing is they're posting it on their YouTube channel, or they're talking about it in the Toads Discord. Mm-hmm. And if they post it on their YouTube channel, then we'll stick it into the playlist.
Okay.
Now, to be specific, does it have to be like a base station?
Nope. It has to be whatever you want. All you have to do, there's very few rules. So no used equipment. Don't include shipping and taxes in your price because everybody's shipping and taxes is different.
Yeah.
You have to be able to operate. It's in the Toads Discord. There's a 1,000 challenge sub forum in there that has the exact rules. I'm drawing a blank. Let me pull it up. But those are the high level rules.
The high level rules. I mean, obviously you don't have to have a call sign because Ape's doing it.
Right. And so the other thing is, I didn't know this when I built mine out, but Ape was saying that you don't include the cost of tools. So I put a lot of tools into my shopping cart.
You did.
Which raised my price up. And I could be buying more kits now that I know I don't need to put tools in there.
Right. You could have probably bought an amplifier kit or something.
I could have. No used, no coupons, no shipping or taxes, no open box, because people were trying to skirt around the used. Well, what if it's open box? Must be able to operate, and you can't break $1,000.
Red wants to know if you can use a homebrew antenna.
You can. My $1,000 build included 4 antennas and enough supplies to make a whole bunch of extra antennas, including also an NOVNA, so you could verify your antennas do the thing. And a tuner. There's a tuner kit that you build, but it's still a tuner. It still tunes.
Yeah, it's one of those ones off of eBay, ain't it? The ATU 100, is it?
Well, the ATU 100 is a good tuner. I didn't include that one. I included the Z-Match tuner from QRP guys. So you're a little, it's a manual tuner, so you're a little closer to the schematics. So in mine, you built a radio, so you got to build bandpass filters, and you got to figure out, final transistors and schematics and that kind of thing. And then you built an antenna with some toroids on it, the tri-band vertical, and that's a resonant antenna, depending on where you tune it for. And then you build the Z-Match tuner. And those 3 sets of kits are going to get you a ton of ham building skills.
Yeah, that sounds really cool, actually, because I've actually built 2 radios. The other one's kind of junk, but it's like a little Pixie kit.
The Pixie's a hard build.
Yeah. So
I would say if I build out all of TO's kit, it would get me a whole lot of ham building skills and a whole lot of holes in my wall.
Patience.
Yeah, man, soldering those little things is so hard.
Yeah,
it really is.
It's I don't know. It's little things give me the problems because I don't have the dexterity in my fingers like I used to pre brain surgery. So
yeah.
Little things give me fits. I gotta have lots of little helpers and everything like that, but I get it done.
James, maybe I should put that new radio in my build.
Well, yeah. Well, how much did you get for that?
500.
Oh yeah, dude, that might be good.
Yeah, that'd be a cool kit build.
Dude, I would definitely do a video because you got $500 for the rest of everything. I would do that.
Oh yeah, you could just get that DX Commander, some coax, be good to go.
Yep.
Yeah, dude, I'm serious. Nobody so far has used that radio. I would use it.
No, I only alluded Jason to it so far.
Well, you can use a radio that somebody else used. A lot of people use the Yaesu FT891.
Yeah, I've seen a couple 891s in there.
That's like $600 though.
It is. It's eating up a lot of that budget, but it's a lot of radio too.
Yeah. No, it's a good radio for sure. I don't know. I just kind of wish if I did it, like my wish would be it should do all the bands, but obviously it's not going to. Not at that price. Unless you can find a used 857.
You can't do a used one, so.
Yeah.
Are they
can't
still
buy
selling
them
the
new
857
either.
new?
Nope.
I was gonna say I didn't think it was new.
Nope. Which is unfortunate because like now there's nothing under $1,000 that does QRO, HF, UHF, and VHF. So it's kind of crappy, but I get it. I get it.
Well, it's funny. There's a lot of good radios that I have trouble buying brand new because they don't have what I would consider a 2022 feature set. Like the 7100 is a fantastic radio, but it's hard to buy brand new because it doesn't have a color screen.
Yeah.
It's a stupid point. I fully admit it. But in 2022, I think all radios should have color screens.
Yep. Just like this thing. $200 at that.
I agree, and I'm not even a screen person. Like that's what because I'm the Yaesu guy, and everybody debates with me over the 991A and the 7300 and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, yes, the 7300 does have a much better screen. I'm not a screen guy. I don't really look at the screen that much. Honestly, I don't need a scope. I don't need nothing because I just go to a frequency. I call CQ. They're looking for me. But
yeah.
Yep.
But again, I like when I do look at a screen for it to have color in it. So I agree with you on that.
Yeah. I mean, if it's a special design like the True SDX radio, for example, is a little tiny QRP radio, and even that, if you get the right screen for it, it does have color. It's kind of like token color, but it's got color. It doesn't. That radio's purpose wasn't to be, when you can do $1,000 price tag, color should be assumed.
Oh yeah.
For $80, I can look the other way if it's not color or not useful color.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I mean, even like, the GD88, it almost kind of sets a bar of like, if a $200 radio can have a color screen, why can't anything above it?
Yeah, and I thought that the 6x2 had a nice screen on it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I have the 868, and it's a few years old at this point, so I give it a pass. But it does have a color screen, technically.
But this is like a 3-inch color screen, and these things are, dirt cheap in quantity 1,000 or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, and then it'll be interesting with this radio that just came out to see what the response from like Anytone will be to it. I'm sure they have a new model ready to go.
Yeah, I think the Bluetooth adds some cost, but not $100. I don't think it has cross mode repeat.
And no,
it's not full frontal, so
no. And there's one other thing. I don't think it does both APRS either. I don't think it does both digital and analog. I think it only does analog, if I'm not mistaken.
I think that's a very good birthday present. I think she'll enjoy that quite well, Jeff.
Oh boy.
Man, I haven't heard of Twit TV in a long time.
Is this Twit TV? Jeez. That's a throwback.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. That guy drinks way too much Kool-Aid. You never know what's going to come out of his mouth. Although he has worked me from North Korea and hold on, where did they work me from last time?
North Korea.
Yeah. Yeah, he said you're 5'9", North Korea. I was like, cool, thanks. I can't remember where he worked me from last night. Terry, where did you work me from last night on your world travels?
See, someone out there will one day get an idea to put a remote station on some embassy in North Korea, and make like $1 bajillion doing it.
Yeah, but you're not really working North Korea, though.
Yeah, you are if the station's there. Doesn't matter. I consider remoting into a station working the station. Because, like, some people, they don't really have a choice.
Yeah, Barcelona. That's where you were last night. He worked me from Barcelona.
That's funny. Just say random stuff. 5'9" McMurray Station, Antarctica.
Nice.
Listen, you never know what you're going to hear in a Ham Radio Adventure Guy Pile Up. It can be quite entertaining at times, and sometimes it can be quite annoying. But
I want to get that guy on here one day. The guy that was down there. I forgot his name, but he was a ham. I know like he has a YouTube video up about it too.
I'll tell you something that's interesting. Did you see, the guy that I had on a week or so back that was going to do the bicycle POTA?
Oh, yeah.
Did you guys see his corn cob antenna video?
No.
Oh my goodness, it's great. You got to see it. He made corn cobs into an antenna.
Was this Kevin?
Yes, Kevin.
Wow. Like the corn stalks, like.
Yeah, he took 2 corn stalks, strapped them into a 2x4, wired them together, and then made some contacts on the air. It was fantastic.
Yeah, it was absolutely great.
That's funny.
That is something that has inspired me. I'm gonna have to start making really crazy, outrageous antennas now.
Just you got lots of material in whatever park you're in.
Yeah.
Just use some coal mining equipment.
Plenty of that around here, but not in parks.
Just go to a coal mine, just stick a wire on everything there. See if it antennas.
Hey, we got plenty of dead carcasses. I wonder if a dead carcass will antenna.
Yeah, Daniel says embassy is considered the land of the country, but like last I remembered, one of the last guys who actually activated like North Korea, like he was at the embassy, and that's the only way he could do it, but it still counted because it's physically in the country. So I don't know. It is like an interesting point of contention, I guess, whether or not it counts if you're at an embassy, but technically, like if you commit a crime there, like you're going to North Korean jail. You're not going to whatever embassy's jail it is.
Not if you commit a crime inside the embassy. You're not, because they can't come in there and arrest you.
It depends what it is. It like I could tell you, like living next to a bajillion embassies here, like the laws on it are really, really, really weird. Like basically, if you were to like, let's say you go to like the embassy of France and you jump over their fence and you trespass on their land. Like maybe the French soldiers there will arrest you, but they're going to turn you over to the Metro Police Department. You're going to get charged in the United States for trespassing. You're not going to get charged in France. It's weird. Yeah, only angry hams care. That's true. Yep. As long as you are where you say you are, I don't care if you're in some technicality. Like if you say I'm in the park, and then if you're actually in the park and not at McDonald's, that's all that matters.
All right, we're not going to talk about McDonald's. This is not after chat. Anyway,
but yeah, so this will be an interesting week for sure. But anyways, I do have to go. I have to go pick up my wife. She is waiting for me, and I do not want to upset her because it's under her grace I am going. So.
But wait a minute. Has she found out that you ordered the radios yet?
She doesn't need to know that. Okay. She knows about this one, and that's good enough. I told her I sold my old radio for it, which is true. So.
And what's going to happen when the box comes when you're in Huntsville?
She doesn't know what's in the box, man. She doesn't care.
I can see it now. I'm going to be walking somewhere with you in Huntsville, and you can be back. That's porn. It's porn. It's not a radio.
Yeah, it's my Brazilian midget porn. You don't want to see it. Just leave it closed.
You might get in less trouble that way.
Yep.
You probably.
All right, guys. So I will see y'all this week.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
All right, we'll see you
later, buddy. Oh, yeah, Tio. I didn't really know that I summoned you, so I don't know what I don't know what I wanted to talk to you about, but glad you come by to stop by for a change.
Yeah, Pat said he wanted to talk about the GD88, so we talked about it a little bit.
Good deal. Yeah, like it was Pat's week to actually run the show, and so I didn't have a topic or anything picked out. I was in the park just a little bit ago, and I messaged. I was like, "We're still doing the thing tonight," because I was trying to determine whether I was going to another park. He's like, "Yeah, but you got a host." I'm like, "Oh crap!" So I have to hurry home and get the links up and everything. So yeah. But then he come on. He's like, "So Huntsville's coming up." I was like, "Yeah, I really don't want to talk about it because I got to do a whole stream on it Wednesday, and I just don't want to
material.
Don't want to overdo it.
Right.
It's. I've already got Wednesday planned out, so I'm not gonna overdo it tonight. But plenty to talk about it on Wednesday, and it's definitely gonna be a lot of fun. I'm sure. I hope you make it. Like you're always at every show that I go to, so you know.
Well, I'm trying to. It's just it's a little hard to justify, and then I have work things I have to worry about, so it might work out. It might not. I don't know. I don't want to make any promises I can't keep, but the return on investment is not the same when you have to drive 1,400 miles, 14 hours, or whatever.
Yeah, I can see that being an issue.
So there's the Chippewa Valley Ham Fest that's coming up in the following weekend. I have no excuse not to attend that. It's like an hour and a half away. That's a little bit easier to comprehend.
I definitely I went to a local ham fest yesterday, so I always try to go to the local ones for sure. I don't know. What am I going to lose my man card for, PP man? I must have said something wrong. I don't know.
You say so many things, James. I have no idea sometimes.
I know. I probably said plenty of things wrong tonight, but I don't feel like I'm going to lose my man card over him. I can lose my man card all I want as long as I don't lose my photo card. I'm good. Oh, asking if his wife knew.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just trying to see if I should really expect him in Huntsville or if I should expect him not to return my messages.
Right.
Like, where are you? Nothing.
So
crickets.
Ohio is a long drive from Wisconsin. Vern is saying that Huntsville is a long drive from both Ohio and Wisconsin. So I got a long drive to get to a long drive.
That is true. That's true. So is your girl still doing the radio hot and heavy, or are they slacking off? What are they doing?
They're slacking off.
Yeah, I knew I hadn't really seen a bunch of videos from them lately.
Nope, slacking off.
Being teenagers, are they?
Yep. Being a teenager in this day and age is something completely different than it was when we were growing up, man.
Oh, for sure. That's definitely for sure. Like, I don't know. I try my best to keep the youth into it. That's one thing. I'm actually going down. I'm leaving on Thursday, and I'm going to stop in Nashville, and I'm kind of the Poda Elmer to the Pearson boys, and we're going to do an activation on Thursday at some point, and I'm probably going to also do a ham radio adventure guide meetup for all the Tennessee area people that aren't coming to Huntsville that hunt me regularly. So I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, I really enjoyed the youth. I got to talk to a 6-year-old, I believe she said she was, yesterday in the middle of my pileup, and I absolutely love. Actually, Joe Brett actually sent me an audio clip of it. He actually recorded it because he had just hunted me prior to it, I guess.
Excellent.
So,
yeah. I don't know. Ham radio is one of those things where it's really hard to explain why it's fun, but when you do it, it's a lot of fun.
it really is, and there's just so much to do. I don't know how you couldn't find something fun in it, you know.
I mean, like I was chasing down some RFI earlier today, and like solving the problem was fun. But I can't explain that. Like my radio was receiving too much noise from my laptop. Like I can explain it to you. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
My radio was getting too much noise from my laptop, so I got out a Mix 43 Toroid, wound the USB cord around it, and my radio is no longer receiving interference from my laptop. Problem solved.
Absolutely.
But
Yeah.
having the right mix of Toroid, having the equipment on hand, having the knowledge to be able to, think that that's the solution, testing if you're right that it is the solution, having it be the solution, that's all very rewarding stuff.
It is, because I was in here one day and I was like, why is my radio making so much noise? And I could not figure it out. I was like, it doesn't do that. And I was like, oh, my laptop's on charge. And I unplugged my laptop and it went, I was like,
So
cool.
your charger's making noise.
My charger's making noise. Now I know. So I got a computer question for you.
Okay.
Have you ever seen a laptop do a factory reset on its own?
No, but I do have a laptop that turns itself on all the time.
Well, I have one of the $60 laptops. It was bought for me by one of my viewers.
Awesome.
I really appreciate it. And typically, when I'm at the park, if I have phone signal, I will go to when I'm done, I will go ahead and I will log into my master log, and I will log over on QRZ, and then I'll leave the park and go to the next one. Well, I did that at the first park, and at the second park, when I went QRT, I noticed that Hawaii was on FT8. So immediately I'm like, oh, Hawaii. So I go to FT8, and I don't do that. And I'm like, I get done, and of course I don't get Hawaii. Why would I ever hear Hawaii in West Virginia? But so I just closed the laptop because it's going to save it anyway, and I'll do it when I get home. Well, when I get home, this thing has done a full factory reset. Like none of my software, my WJSCX, my logging software, nothing. It's wanting me to redo all my info and everything, and I'm like, what the crap?
And you left it with Windows as its operating system and just installed your software right on the existing operating system?
Yes.
So in order for it to do that, it would have to have a copy of Windows somewhere in its ROM, somewhere in its settings that it could reload from. Or last known good configuration maybe, but I don't think that would wipe out the software. I think that would just change like your driver settings.
No, like it was just like it was when it came out of the box. Like factory reset type deal. And
yeah, because that's not a thing that doesn't consume an amount of time to happen. I mean, I think it's got a 64 gig SSD drive in it, and in order for it to be able to be factory reset, like you're saying, it would need to re-image the drive from a master partition somewhere. Yeah, like Jeff's saying, it probably has a recovery partition. That's what I'm talking about. So it might have a recovery partition in it, but that's not an inconsequential amount of time. I mean, it would have to have been doing it the whole way home, in the car with the lid closed. It's possible. Anyway, I haven't turned mine on yet. It's sitting here. I'm working on it.
So I'm currently again, I've used the laptop since. I reinstalled everything, and everything works fine. But I lost 96 contacts, and which I've already got 56 of those back, and people are still emailing me. And hopefully I'm going to get everybody back, but I don't want to turn in the log until I get at least really close to everybody,
Right.
So,
but yeah, because then you'd have to update the log, and that's not fun.
Right. Well, yeah. Well, I couldn't update the log. I have to turn that one in. We still don't have that option of we can't pull out our old log and put a new one in.
Right.
So I'd have to get Steve or somebody like that to do it. And Steve wouldn't care to do it for me, but I'm trying not to make him do something like that.
I wouldn't care to do it for you either. I don't like you that much. Oh, that was West Virginia speak. Never mind.
Oh, don't make me play banjo music when I see you, Tio.
That would be scary. I would start running for sure.
Oh, yeah. I posted that. I posted it on the photo page about it happening, and I was telling everybody just email me what I got you on that night and stuff. And somebody sent me an email. I can't even remember who it was. It might have been Pee Man. I don't know. Somebody sent me one. Said I didn't work you tonight, but I figured just needed some music, and it was Kermit the Frog and somebody doing dueling banjos.
Nice. Kermit is my spirit animal.
Oh, very good. All righty. Yeah, see you later, Vern. We're getting ready to shut this thing down anyway because it's getting time for Frank's stream. T.O., what you got coming up on your channel?
I would have to take a look, but I'm sure it's some kind of radio review or teardown or kit build or something. But temporarily offline ham radio, that's my channel if you guys haven't heard of me, but I recognize a lot of you in the chat. Come on over, subscribe, it's free, and we'll see you in the next one.
Yeah, if one of my mods don't care, throw his channel up in the chat really quick. And for me, I'm guessing tomorrow is going to be my 13 colony video. I normally put one of those out, and I've been slacking, haven't put it out yet. I actually struggled this year with getting, and the bad thing was last year I got it and I did QRP, and this year I struggled not really getting it, but getting them to understand Papa Zulu November. I need to start saying Papa, but I say Papa, and you'll see in the video a couple times I'm like, Papa, Peter, Paul. I'm getting frustrated, but I got them all again, so good stuff. It will be Frank and then Jason after that, so everybody go over and check them out and subscribe to TO if you haven't already, and thank you very much. Oh, yeah. This is a campfire, so I got a cool outro, don't I? Let's play that thing.